Hey, what's going on, Hustle Nation? It's Johnny here. Today we're going to be talking about how to invest in Samsung electronics, right? Samsung electronics, right? They make the phones, the tablets, the dishwashers, the small appliances, refrigerators, whatever. But if you ever wanted to invest in them, it's kind of hard, right? Because they're a South Korean company, and if you go into like Fidelity, they'll want to charge you like a insane fee to invest in them. Like if you have Fidelity Go check, it's like $50 to buy a share. That's ridiculous, man. That's crazy. And also, since it is, over the counter, the ticker SSNLF is over the counter. Even on E-Trade, when you go try to buy some, it's a $5 fee, which is a lot better, right? But if that, you need to buy enough to make it worth that $5, because we're all used to free trades and stuff like that. So every trade, a buy and a sell, that's $10, right? So a buy is 5, the sell is, whenever you want to sell it, it'll be another 5. But it might be worth it on E-Trade. So if you want to do that, go on E-Trade. But there's another way to do it. You can buy it directly. You can't buy it through Robinhood. You can buy it through Fidelity, but it's that crazy high fee. And then E-Trade, it's the $4.95 fee. But there's also an ETF which houses which includes the Samsung electronics as a main part of that ETF. And let's take a look at that real quick here. So like we said, Samsung, we know what they make: TVs, projectors, home appliances, smartphones, all that, right? The Galaxy phones. They're doing pretty good, and I'd say, hey, I want to invest, but, I told you about the fee structure. But one of these ETFs, the EWY, the iShares South Korean ETF, it has Samsung in it. Let's see here, top holdings. You'll see that Samsung's electronics, 22% of Samsung in there. So, I mean, if you're buying this, you're buying mostly Samsung, with a lot of these other companies that are pretty good as well. 113 of the top Korean holdings. What have you heard of here? Probably Hyundai Motors, right? So you're buying the Hyundai car company. Kia as well. LG Chemical, okay. I don't know if that's the same LG, but KB Financial Group. All right, so let's take a look at what else, if we recognize any of these. LG Corp. All right, we talked about that. And here's the list of all the rest of the companies. Hyundai Steel, didn't even know they made steel. LG Display Company. Okay, so that is the LG. So you're buying a nice basket of Korean stocks in there, along with Samsung. The combined PE ratio on that is, go over to Yahoo real quick. The combined PE ratio of the iShares is 9, which is really good. It's got a dividend of 2.5%, which is better than nothing. You can see the sector exposure. You get a lot of IT, which is Samsung, right? Industrials, consumer discretionary finance. So you get a nice mix of that stuff in there, of the large value companies. Okay, so technology, of course. The only problem with this is the expense ratio is a little bit higher than my 0.5% threshold. But for Samsung, I think I'm going to do it for a long-term hold on that one. So either I'm gonna do the E-Trade one, but to get less than a, okay, so I'd have to, you have to do the calculation on how much money you want to put in there. If the 495 is better than the 0.59 expense ratio throughout the years, right? You're only paying the $4.95 when you buy and when you sell, so that's only $10, to hold as much as you buy at that time, or you pay a 0.5%, the 0.59% every year of how much money you have, right? So that's up to you, depending on how much money you want to invest in it. So there's two ways, right? Buy it straight out, but don't buy it from like Fidelity because of the crazy high fee. You'll see it's insane. Can't buy it through Robinhood. Buy it through E-Trade. It's only $4.95 per trade. That's pretty good. Or the EWY, which has a whole bunch of other South Korean stocks in there. But let me know what you guys think. Leave me a comment. Tell me, Samsung, yes or no. All these other companies. Would you rather buy Samsung by itself or in the ETF? Depending on your financial goals. Anyways, that's a real quick one. Thanks a lot for watching. And share this with someone who's thinking about buying some Samsung stock. They might get it might be helpful for them. And like the video so that this video gets distributed out into the YouTube world, right? I think and hit the subscribe button for all these future videos. All right. Anyways, thanks a lot for watching. Really appreciate it, guys. As always, I wish you much success in your finances and in life. Peace out.